Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Finance. How large is public sector spending relative to the economy?
The Honourable Bill English.
Mr. Speaker, there are several components of public sector spending, departmental spending and entitlements, and additional spending by state-owned enterprises and Crown entities. This is all consolidated into the total Crown accounts. Local government is also a significant part of the economy. When all these elements are included, total public sector spending to June 2009 was $93 billion. This is just over 50% of GDP. This figure has increased from 41% of GDP, or by $33 billion in the past 5 years.
Gilmore.
How will Budget 2010 address this growth in public spending?
The Honourable Bill English.
Mr. Speaker, the growth in public spending from 41% of the economy to 50% of the economy in the past 5 years is clearly unsustainable, and some of it was irresponsible. Budget 2010 is kept within a $1.1 billion for new operating spending, and we're also shifting another $1.8 billion of low priority spending over the next 4 years from low quality and back office programs to frontline services and more effective public programs.
Aaron Gilmore.
Further supplementary to the Minister. Is the Minister aware of any plans to increase public spending further?
The Honourable Bill English.
Well, Mr. Speaker, despite the unsustainable and in some respects reckless increase in public spending over the last 5 years, I've heard several ideas that would increase public spending without any matching increase in productivity. Hiring about 3,000 more Wellington-based bureaucrats, extending a range of public spending on low-quality programs with no regard for the debt that it would incur. These are ideas from the Labour opposition.
Question of Grant Robertson.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Is the Minister aware of data from the State Services Commission that shows that the public sector decreased in size by 25% from 1989 to 2008 and has remained largely static as a percentage of the total workforce during that period, including being the same percentage when he was first appointed as a minister as it was when Labour left office?
The Honourable Bill English.
Well, Mr. Speaker, the member can pick any numbers he likes. His 1989 numbers will include what was then a very large New Zealand Rail and New Zealand Post Office with large numbers of people in it, which the Labour government at the time decided was far too big and decided to shrink. The fact is that, along with most of the New Zealand public, we believe that much of the spending under the previous government was reckless and ineffective, and we are fixing that problem.
Point of order, Grant Robertson.
Mr. Speaker.
Order. Point of order has been called.
Mr. Speaker, I seek leave to table a document provided by the State Services Commission that shows that expenditure on the public service has been static as a percentage of the employed labour force. Sorry, number of people employed in the public sector has been static as a percentage of the employed labour force.
Leave us sought to table that document. Is there any objection? There is no objection. Question number 4, the Honourable